and he says, "You married a far-right incel, and you're worried about me being mean." Again, if I had a nickel every time some wackadoo VTuber who's lashing out at me or my wife calls me an incel to my wife, I'd have a lot. Okay, I'd have a lot of nickels at this point because it happens almost every single time. These people go after, unprovoked, my wife or myself or our marriage or whatever, and then when they get clowned on by everyone, they resort to calling me an incel. Make it make sense. Now, if you're not familiar, because the internet has watered this term down to the point where it means nothing, incel means involuntary celibate, meaning it's someone who's a virgin who wants to lose their virginity but can't because they're so socially inept. So in this sentence, he calls me a married incel. Make it make sense. This is the most embarrassing cope I've ever seen in my life. And I also find it very odd that people like this have such a hyper fixation on my marriage in a negative way. It's weird. Why does it bother you so much? Why do we bother you so much? You know, you would get no negative attention from people like me if you, number one, stop talking about me and my wife, and number two, stop being racist. It's that simple.